I know the director said that he would like to make Jason Takes Manhattan Part Two. And I'm like, wait a second, they already
Motherfucker,
moved
you had
past
one
it.
shot.
Like,
You,
yeah,
you fucking
they
failed.
moved past that. They moved past that, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Jason is no longer in Manhattan.
could
So
you imagine if they did that though? That would, it doesn't even. It's like Nightmare Part Two, Part Two.
right. Yeah.
Like,
Like
wait, what? Welcome back, terrestrials, to more of the Friday the 13th franchise review. In this episode, Jason Takes Manhattan. We're doing number 8. This is 1989. 18 kills. Roughly. Every source has a different number, so I don't even pay attention to that.
Right.
So this one, Jason, we'll get into it, somehow gets to New York and wreaks havoc on New York in the last 20 minutes of this movie called Jason Goes to Manhattan.
Yeah.
So Jerry, what was your show stealer for this one?
Oh, like my big show stealer for this one is the cheese. The cheese.
Yeah.
I don't know what came first. Did the TV show, was the TV show out at this time? That Friday the 13th TV show?
I don't remember if it was out at this time or not.
Okay. Because
why?
like it feels like the cheese
of the
TV
in show.
This kind of feels TV showish, like almost like they were like, oh, we can't fit that in the TV show, put that in the movie, because it just doesn't start like a Jason movie, doesn't like have that passion in the Jason movie. So, but it's filled with cheese.
It absolutely is.
So that's what I'm going to go with. Cheese. What are you going to say about this? What made this movie?
I think that you're accurate with the cheese factor, because this one definitely feels different than any other one for sure. Right. But yeah, so the cheese, and then also that magical boat that they were on.
Oh yeah.
It travels in such mysterious ways.
Yeah. Did you notice when they were originally all getting on the boat, you know, right before they take off or whatever, set sail, like the
you
like
see Jason like sneak on the boat.
Yeah. This is like, and we're in the trash now. What was the breaker? What broke this fucking movie for you?
So many things. Also the boat is also the show breaker, because the boat is the show stealer because it literally steals the movie, because I'm like, how? Wait, what happened? Wait, how did that? All the boat travels.
Right.
Every boat that is in this movie, all is just like, huh? It just, the movie overall is the whole show breaker. The whole fucking movie.
Like on my breaker, I will also include, like, because Jason is shown in like these tight corridors of a boat.
Yeah.
It doesn't give him the same presence as out in the woods.
You were absolutely correct.
Like you have those moments with Jason, like in the house sometimes. And that's understandable because we've been given this broad picture of Jason in the woods.
Right.
But like, I know there's that one scene where like the smart Asian girl, she comes out of the room and like Jason's just standing there. like, oh, you caught me, you know.
Yeah, he felt like he snuck around in this movie a lot, as where like he was a brooding force in the other movies where he busts through a door. Like in this one, you can see him like quietly sneaking up on somebody, and it's like, that's not Jason. Jason doesn't sneak up. He's either somehow just appears there, or he comes like bursting in with like force.
Right.
And this movie lacked that because of the tight space.
Yeah. And it makes no sense with the water. Like I thought Jason doesn't really
Yeah.
enjoy the water. He drowned when he was a kid or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
That's his kryptonite. So, but boat. All right, moving on to the effects. Let's do this because my opinion, there were not very anything to like. Ooh,
Yeah.
they actually look like shit. A la Jason being melted with toxic sewer waste.
Yeah,
He
that
looked
looked terrible.
really bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny,
It's funny
but
for sure.
like
Because
not
of how bad it looks.
yeah, I think another like because the effects looked so kind of cool on
Mhm.
7.
Mhm.
It's like, what are you guys doing? It's
Yeah.
like, who gives a shit? You kids are gonna go to the movies anyway, so
Yeah.
fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So other
Fuck you,
than that,
you'll watch it.
It's Jim Carrey in whatever. You'll pay to go see it. Fuck you.
yeah, you'll watch it. Soundtrack.
The radio DJ and the monologue in the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
I was just like, what is happening right now?
Spooky.
Yeah, like he's so ominous and menacing.
Right.
Who turns into that show? Who tunes into that show right there? Like that is
Truckers at Midnight.
Yeah, that are about to rape a girl. Like
Yeah.
that's the vibe that I get. Like it almost felt like they were trying to pull off like that voice was the voice of like it's Halloween night.
Yeah, Thriller.
Like just no, that whole and the soundtrack was nothing. Like
that
it
song
definitely
was
had
fire.
Yeah, okay, all right, fine.
That song was fucking fire.
Okay.
No, motherfucker. That shit was fucking. I had to go look it up on YouTube after I watched the movie, and I was like, yeah. So
all right, so that one song was good.
Yeah, one
but everything else was like ridiculous. I feel like they dubbed their own lines a couple of times.
Yeah.
Just there was nothing with the sound because there's nothing with the story. So
no
words falling out of their face mean nothing to me.
That's where it almost feels like if we were doing Cinema Wow or anything like that, where the TV production moved from a TV to a movie,
Right.
like, and it's like that shit don't compute,
Yeah.
so. But all right, let's get to it. What was the best kill in the movie?
There was nothing that was crazy mind-blowing, but obviously I'm gonna go like this. The best kill and the creative kill was Julius. That whole death scene of him boxing and then getting his head knocked off is fucking hilarious and awesome. To assume somebody can punch a whole entire head off a body and then watch it happen. It's just and such a clean cut. It's just it was the best and most creative
like
kill.
Mortal Kombat fatality.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I would expect that type of kill in that movie, not this.
Right. Mine, same thing. I'm gonna do best kill and creative kill. Also, it is heavy metal rocker girl at the beginning. She's like second.
Yeah.
No, she's like third kill.
She's like first kill on the boat.
First kill on boat, third kill
so.
in movie.
Yeah.
The only reason I say that because it is done off camera, but this is the first time that we get a Jason projected. Like we see Jason and he does a slash motion with the guitar, and then there's like blood splattered on the camera. And I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. And then they like kept trying to do that shit where like
he should have just like wow, and just like walked off.
And just stabbed her real quick. And but Jason shredding and shit down in the boiler room. But it was interesting because into the worst kill category, I'm going everything else.
Solid.
I don't like the two on the boat at Crystal Lake.
Yeah,
they get stabbed,
Yeah.
Okay. And then everything else is just fucking mediocre,
The only other kill that's worth even discussing is the Asian girl in the dance studio.
Yeah.
Just because like he kills her and then the way the body just falls and hits. It's like, ooh, somebody dislocated their shoulder.
Yeah.
Hope that was a stunt person.
Someone's getting fired tomorrow.
Yeah. But they like, all the other kills were nothing.
But compared to the series, it just they feel so weak because they know that the fucking MPPA or whatever they're fucking called is gonna come after them. So it's like, fuck it. We'll make them weak. They cut the one Sea Captain Dad's throat, and there's like nothing. It's like me, like in a movie, just going and then falling over.
Yeah.
Like there's just nothing there because they know they're gonna get fucking like, nope, can't do that, can't do that. Like it's like, okay, then we won't do it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's just weak. Did you notice that Jason in this movie, he kills the rapers? Like Jason gets he's like, motherfucker, I killed these kids.
Yeah, he gets revenge for her.
Yeah.
Like he like walks past her and he's like, I got you.
Yeah.
And just like, yeah.
So he don't like spoiled goods or anything. All right. We're gonna do something new. We're gonna do the best scene. I'm gonna start this shit. You can go from there, but the best scene in this fucking movie is when they are on the subway and they're like sitting there, and then all of a sudden, like the camera just pans, like Jason got on the subway,
Yeah.
Pay for a ticket, and then he opens that door and he's walking, and the one girl tries to get up to get out of his way, and he's just like, sit down, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I love that scene. Yeah. I love that. That is next to probably the stereo kick.
But like by Jason logic, he should have killed everybody on that train.
Oh yeah. That would have
the only thing that we've seen him not kill is kids.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, it's the middle of the night. There's no kids on the subway at night, shit, Predator did that shit. How easy would it have been just to like seen Jason walking on the subway, go to the door, and then like the fucking train just stop and like the lights go off, and then we see the two, like the hero and the victim, the last girl, like go like run around and just see that subway car just like paint it red and shit. Simple, but I like that scene, especially when the camera's walking with Jason and it's panning and you look at all the people that are like, holy shit, that hockey player is fucking pissed. And like Jason sees the hockey billboard, like there's the cheese. Of course we're gonna have that. So all right, kill it.
So
or thrill it.
I'm still gonna say thrill. Like not thrill,
okay,
but not kill. So I'm gonna go with thrill. Because
he's just gonna go ill.
Yeah, it made me fucking sick.
Yeah.
It has its own charm,
right?
Like if you like this one, you like this one more than you probably should,
right?
Because it does have its own charm. It does have its own vibe. Like, you've mentioned several times. So it was different. It was so different that I was like, huh. But also it wasn't great. Like it wasn't one of my favorites.
Right.
So it's thrill, but just barely, basically.
Yeah. It's not gonna be the first one, but yeah, I'm gonna say the same thing. It's a thrill.
Yeah.
Just because it's different.
Kills
I was thinking he's just like, movie starts and he's just on the toll booth trying to get on the George Washington.
No, it's 35 cents. You 1 quarter, 1 dime, throw it in the thing. No, we don't give change.
Yeah, toll booth
he's
operator.
Just working. Yeah, he's a toll booth operator, like Adam Sandler from Big Daddy. Like, I don't have to work every day. If fucking tractor ran over my toe.
Right. So, but yeah, thrill. So, cult classic. It. No, I like it, but I don't think it's like compared to 5, where it's so different that it's unique. This one is just kind of like, oh, cool. Yeah, So, all right, would you go paying this in the theater?
Nah.
No. What do you give this movie?
2. 2 stars.
You're giving it a 2-star. I am giving it a 3. Just a simple 3 in the middle. I like it, but I don't like it enough to give it like, this is the wave. We hit that wave and now we're back. We're back here. And it's only going to go downhill from here. So
I feel like the ones that I like so much that this one, it probably hurt it, honestly, more than I like. If I had never seen any of them and I watched this one, then I think I would have probably given it a little bit higher. But
yeah. So I definitely see it.
I don't watch this one. This is not the one to show people to get into.
Unless you're looking for just cheese. If